The Warner Adventures of Thomas the Tank Engine, Episode 51, Philip and Gordon's Great Race. On the island of Sodor, there's a little diesel box cat named Philip. Philip likes to prove to the other engines how fast and strong he is. When he first came to the island of Sodor, he challenged Gordon to a race. To this day, Philip still brags to the other engines that he won the race, even though Gordon didn't actually join in. A few days after Philip won the race, James was trying to prove that he was stronger than Philip by taking a large goods train. Unfortunately, he derailed on a bridge. Right when James was about to fall onto the ground, Philip came out from underneath him and James landed on his roof, preventing him from hitting the ground. So now Philip brags about how he saved James. One day Philip was collecting some freight cars in the yard. Thomas had arrived to collect Annie and Clarabelle. "Hello, Philip," said Thomas. "What are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm shunting trucks," said Philip. "These are for Derek." Thomas looked down the line and saw Derek waiting at the airport junction. "Watch this, Thomas," said Philip. "I can make the trucks get to Derek on their own from here." Philip gave the train a big shove and the trucks raced down the line. The trucks raced under Toby's windmill and rolled around the bend and coupled up to Derek. "Wow, that was very impressive," said Thomas. "I know, it took a lot of practice to get it right," said Philip. Ow, ow! Just then, James rolled into the yard. He was pushing a freight car up to the barrel loader. At the same time, Gordon pulled into the express and he stopped at the station. "Oh, excuse me, James," said Philip. "Could you move, please? I need to get that freight car that's next to you." "I think you should just wait a minute," said James. But Philip didn't want to wait, so guess what he did? He reversed down the other siding and went off the end of the track, and he rolled onto the other line, and then coupled up to the truck. "Ha! Bet you can't do that, James," said Philip. Thomas was very impressed by that. James, however, wasn't, and neither was Gordon, even though he couldn't see what had just happened. That night at the sheds, Philip told the other engines all about his day. "Hey everyone, wait till you hear about my day. So first off, I was shunting trucks for Derek. I was able to push the trucks and make them reach Derek on their own all the way from the barrel loader to the airport junction." "Yeah, whatever," said James. "And then I was able to get past James by moving off of one track to another to get to a freight car." "No, really?" said Douglas. "But as impressive as those will ever be," said Philip, "they'll never be as impressive as the time I beat Gordon in a race." "Well, I've got nothing more to say. Have a good night, everyone," and Philip rolled away. After that, the engines all went to sleep. All of them except for Gordon and James. They were talking about Philip. "We've got to put an end to that diesel box cap's endless bragging." "But how do we do that?" asked Gordon. Said James. "Well, he seems to brag the most about beating you in a race. So all you have to do is beat him in a race, and then you'll be the one bragging and not him." "But I've got to pull the express all day tomorrow," said Gordon. "Let me do it," said James. "It's about time I got to pull the express." "Oh, very well," said Gordon. "If it means putting an end to Philip's endless bragging about beating me in a race, then, well, so be it." The next morning, Gordon found Philip in a siding near Wellsworth. "Hello, Philip," said Gordon. "I feel up for a race today." "A race?" said Philip. "Well, good luck then. You're gonna need it, 'cause it's obvious that I'm gonna beat you like last time." "Huh, we'll see about that. We'll race to Ellsbridge. Is that okay?" Yeah, sure. Alright then, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Hey, you can't do that! Gordon quickly took the lead, but Philip struggled to catch up. At the airport junction, Gordon reached the switch first, and Philip was stuck behind him. Haha, said Gordon. It's a single one-way track to Ellsbridge from here. I'm going to win for sure. Philip zoomed onto Toby's windmill. Must be Gordon, he said. Gordon was enjoying himself. It's nice to have a run when you're not pulling the express, said Gordon. Gordon picked up even more speed, and soon he was a long way ahead. Slow down, Gordon, cried the signalman as Gordon raced past the signal box. The bridge ahead is rickety. If you go too fast, it might collapse. Gordon heard the signalman and slammed on his brakes. He stopped halfway up the hill, and the bridge shook a little bit, and Gordon slid back down. He tried to go slowly up the hill, but he couldn't get up it since he was going so slow. Oh bother, said Gordon. I'll have to reverse back a little bit more and get a better run at it. Meanwhile, Philip was struggling to catch up. But as Philip went across the bridge, he began to lean on his side as he rounded the bend. As he rounded the bend, he slid off the rails and dropped onto the track below. He quickly recovered and hurried away down the line. Ellsbridge Station was just round the corner. Meanwhile, Gordon finally managed to make it over the hill. But as he raced under the coal loader, he saw Philip go around the final turn. I'm the winner! Cried Philip as he came to a stop. Hooray! Cried Charlie, and the other engines began to cheer. All of the engines cheered, except for James, and of course Gordon. For the rest of the day, Philip went around the island telling the other engines that he had beat Gordon again. And now the little diesel bobcat is more confident than ever. This better be good. You should know that if it's not good, then I will inform the police of your whereabouts. You might as well show yourself, Sailor John. Ah, Spankin, we meet at last. Alright, Johnny, why have you called me here? What's your little problem that you have? There is a diesel that has gone missing. A diesel which belongs to a friend of mine from prison who just passed away recently. This late friend of yours wouldn't by any chance be P.T. Boomer. You guessed it. Now you may be wondering why I asked you specifically for this task. You are quite the expert at being sneaky and finding things. So, with your help, I could find this lost diesel and return him to where he should be. Yes, I am quite the sneaky diesel, and I am good at finding things. So you would like me to help you find this lost diesel? Yes, and you must keep this a secret from Sir Topham Hatt for the time being. The last thing I need is Sir Topham Hatt finding out that I have escaped from jail, and that I'm friends with P.T. Boomer, and I'm trying to help him with something. Before I agree to help you find this lost diesel, answer this. Why should I help you when all you could possibly offer me in return is trouble for the Solar Railway? What I can offer you in return for helping me find this lost diesel is sparing the Sodor Railway. So you promise that you will keep the Sodor Railway safe from anything that the diesels might be planning? Oh yes. Well, tell me, Johnny, who specifically is this missing diesel? What's his name? What does he look like? This diesel, which I require your help finding, has gotten lost out at sea on a barge. He's green, has 4 wheels, and goes by the name Jericho.